Hi, my lovely Scorpio. How are you? I am in a bit of a pre-funk, sideswiping a funk. So I said, you know what? Let me see what's going on with my Scorpio nation. I always feel better when I do a Scorpio reading, so come on, Zeus. See? You see what I'm saying? Here we go. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for something to blossom. Two of Wands, a decision on how to move forward. Queen of Pentacles. Well, you do know you want to move towards prosperity, independence, and stability. Five of Wands. The World card. The Star card. Two of Pentacles. Strength. Okay. So what we got here? Some of you could be having challenges related to your financial stability, right? I'm getting chills around the back of my neck towards my ears. I heard political, right? So some of you could be involved in political tug of wars. Now, as an example, how would you deal with a political situation in a personal relationship? Well, I think it's considered passive aggressiveness, right? In other words, that doing one thing because I feel this, or saying this because I really feel this, right? That paradoxical behavior, right? Politicians, they tell you one thing, vote for me and I'll do this. I'll make you happy. And then they get in office and it's like, who's you? So, and I feel like with the World card, it kind of feels like you are above it, right? The World card to me sometimes presents as your experience, right? Your knowledge, your wisdom, just what you know about life, what you've learned. Star card is wishing and hoping for maybe something to stabilize. For some of you, you're wishing for or trying to manifest a second option, right? I have the Two of Wands here, Two of Pentacles here. So this feels like contingency. Oh, well, I'll go left if this happens first. Or I'll go right as long as this doesn't happen, right? That's what this energy feels like. And here with the Strength card in the outcome position, this angel ain't got the lion in the headlock, but she done removed the tooth. Now she has made an ally of her ego or pride or masculine energy. So it's almost like taming that inner beast, being strong enough to just bide your time while you are waiting for something to happen. Angels also said while you are also waiting for something to stabilize or waiting for something to return. Okay. Oh, so it's your happiness. Hey, Hermetes. Got the World card on the World card. Okay, lovers. Oh, see what I'm saying? Politics in your relationship. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Well, it's Scorpio. I'm happy to let you know that my funk doesn't affect my reading abilities, right? Because I said even if this is politics in a relationship, it's passive aggressiveness, and there's the Lovers card. Well, hey, magical magician. Death card. Hot diggity schmiggity. Hey, Scorpio. Now, you got Five of Wands, Five of Wands. So it's almost like you're struggling in a situation, and for many of you, you could be struggling with what to ask for, pray for, try to manifest to get you out of this situation. Two of Pentacles with the Magician is almost like you go back and forth, you're wavering. Also at the same time, angels are saying you may want two things to happen simultaneously. The universe is like, one at a time, Scorpio, one at a time. Moon is usually Pisces in the tarot, but for me as a reader, moon is Cancer. Okay. And y'all know, like I know, if y'all don't know a Cancers are very moody. So yeah, you're waiting maybe for a mood to clear. You're waiting for things to be made apparent and physical and realistic, to help maybe shift this mood. This, I can hear many of you. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. And I kind of feel like, okay, so it's almost like okay, that makes sense. What is the term though? My angels said it's almost like you're stuck, right? But you're stuck right in the middle of a decision. Oh, on the cusp. Okay. So I have 2 twos here. I have the lovers here. I have the Star card, which represents duality, right? The 2 pouring into a dream, a hope, a wish, a desire, a particular outcome. And then I have the Magician here, who does not represent duality, but the Magician can shift from one reality to another, or shift from air to fire, or fire to water, or water into sun, right? So, and then you have Scorpio, which is just death. It's ending, right? So I feel like you are in the cusp. You are smack dab in the middle of a decision, a crossroad, a fork in the road, and you're trying to figure out, the World card. What is this new normalcy? What does my new world look like? What is this new experience? What is this new chapter? But angels just said to me, well, no wonder you're having issues, Scorpio, because it's almost like if you haven't figured out why you're in the predicament you're in, it's almost like if you haven't figured that out first, no wonder you're having difficulty shifting or transforming, because you're still stuck in, deliberation. Right? The Hermit here. Now, most of that was intuitive. Trying not to kick my tripod. Shifting in my chair so it's not, gaseous. It's my chair. Things are not apparent. Things are not seen. Things are not in front of you. So there are certain things that are still hidden, and they're still hidden because the universe is still working on them. I feel like double world here may kind of represent where you're sitting, where you're at, where you're coming from, right? And here to me kind of feels like where you may head it. My angels just also said too, this could also be supporting information. The 5 of Wands with the Star card says to me, some of you might have lost sight of your goals, your dreams, and your desires. So I have the Star. Oh, no. Okay. No, I was thinking High Priestess and the Magician High Priest. Okay. So strength and death. This almost feels like, hold on, hold your ego, hold your pride. Don't end it yet. Don't shift yet. Don't transform yet. Angels just also said to me too, are you strong enough before you flip the switch? Question for you. Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Some of you are trying to stabilize, and that has been hot and heavy on your mind as of late. For some of you, this stability is in relationships or loving types of connections. You and your parent, you and your sibling, you and your animal, you and your co-workers, your besties, whomever. Okay? There's been a lot of back and forth, and I feel like you're just wanting this to come to an end. Now, if there has been a lot of back and forth and you're sitting on the cusp, angels just said you have back and forth mentality. So it's almost like you're trying to manifest, but because you have back and forth mentality, you keep manifesting back and forth experiences. That's the problem. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like the universe is waiting for you to stabilize before your situation stabilizes. Well, thank you for that message, Megatron. Is that Megatron? Megatron is a transformer, right? All right. Well, thank you for that answer, Megatron. I know Metatron is an ascended master, an archangel, Metatron. Anyway, I'm just sitting here shit shooting. So what's coming to an end? Indecision. Beautiful. Beautiful. Angels just said two, right? Because the two of wands under the death. That two of wands, the imbalance is coming to an end. The tug of war is coming to an end. The indecision is coming to an end. So I feel like you are about to regain your stability and security in a relationship. Beautiful. Ace of Cups, the overpouring of love. You are waiting for love to return. That love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Okay. Now it's gone. Okay. Sorry, that just came to me. And yeah, y'all know I can't sing, but you know what the hell song I'm talking about. If you're over 40. Maybe. King of Wands. Okay, so now we have a mate on the board. That's Leo. Angels just said to me that ego, pride, because that's Leo. Ego, pride, stubbornness, hard-headedness, pig-headedness, dick-headedness. It feels like that is the emotion that has dominated this situation. Seven of Cups. And it's almost like until that stabilizes, that hot, fiery, passionate energy, until that stabilizes, you're going to remain confused. Now, the only thing that can diffuse this king, and he's looking right at it, is the Ace of Cups, right? Because especially an abundant amount of water will put out any fire. Okay. So some of you really, really, really do need to bring love back into your situations. More cups. Temperance. Okay. Taking a wait and see. Magician. New world order. New normalcy. Four of Swords. Taking a time out. Thinking about it. Seven of Swords. Being deceitful and wanting to run away or wanting to be chased. King of Swords, like I needed his punk ass on my table. Just tilting the camera so you can see the raggedy ass king. Okay, the raggedy ass King of Swords. This is the decision. Remember, angels said here, what are you putting an ending to? Indecision. Well, there is the king of decisions. I'm nosy. Ooh, death card. The death of the ego. Okay. So that's what the issue is here. Whatever this back and forth has been, it has been a battle of the egos. And battles of ego and pride. It feels like in a personal relationship, since I have the Lovers here, but it could be any relationship. You know, both of y'all are strong. You're pig-headed. You know, you got the king of, cutthroat here. You got the king of set your ass on fire, in inferno over here, right? So that's just a horrible combination. I think I talked about this in my last reading. This is air. That's fire. Air ignites fire. Fire turns into contaminated air. So these are the wrong two kings for resolution, right? The right two kings for resolution is earth and water, right? That muddy. It's a playground of growth and fertility. You ain't fertilizing shit with these two. I'm just saying, right? If you put a seed in the ground and you water it, yeah, you need all of the elements, right? As I said in my last reading, you need all of the elements. But you ain't no ground to put a seed into with these two. Okay, I'm just saying. And it's so weird because I just started resupplying my plants at home. And I, just been doing research to keep myself busy and to learn something new. But there are certain plants that don't even need dirt. They could just grow in water, right? So water is the life giver, right? Especially think about humans and human existence. And I'm not trying to challenge your religious beliefs, but scientifically, humans came from water, or it was water that mixed with hydrogen on Earth that made oxygen. No, H2O. Hydrogen, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen is water, but that 1 part oxygen, from the water, oxygen is created when it evaporates, right? So water is the giver of life, right? We came from what? The same minerals that's in lobster, scientifically. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. Anyway, getting back to this reading, yeah, there are 2 elements here that are not contributing to growth. Queen of Pentacles is the grower, okay? So it's almost like there is a goal to get back to earthly grounding, simplicity, get back to reality, right? 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Sorry, not the Hierophant, the Hermit. Y'all know I mix those up. The Hermit, it's almost like somebody is thinking through their emotions, probably negative, high, passionate, anger, again, ego, pride. Not that those emotions, but it's almost like they're thinking through, how do we get back to stability? How do we get back to stability? 7 of Pentacles, you're waiting to get back to stability after this high emotional situation. Now, again, here I have the Death and the 2 of Wands, and I got the Strength in the Death. I need your ego and pride to die and get back to the strength of love. And here, that will help. That will kind of, quote unquote, kill the indecision, the doubt, the separation, the fork in the crossroads. It's almost like you will have a clearly defined decision if you can remove ego and doubt from the equation. 3 of Wands, you're waiting to have a conversation. Yeah, burdens and blockages. Okay. So Scorpio, it looks as though somebody's ego is just running amok. Their pride, their stubbornness, again, their dick-headedness are running amok. That's my chair. I don't want y'all thinking I'm giving these readings and pass and gas. But anyway, I feel like, there's a decision that needs to be made here. But it's almost like, and the decision will be made. I have the Death card under here twice. The decision will be made, but it has to be contingent upon somebody doing the better job at managing their ego and pride and stubbornness. I can't make it up. I'm done for the rest of the week. Here we go. Bring love into the situation. I said only water can diffuse or extinguish this King of Wands. Only water. Water in the tarot or in the zodiac are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And my lovelies, you are the Scorpio. You are what's needed. It's almost like your love is needed to diffuse this situation, to help somebody make a decision, to clear up any sort of confusion and doubt and uncertainty. I really do feel like somebody really wants to know if you love them. Will you still love me, Scorpio? Personal issue reaches a resolution. I said here, a decision will be made. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We got the double world card, right? That's that cycle ending. 2 world cards, so 2 people, magician. I feel, you got the magician here too. It's almost like maybe one of you was wanting to resolve, and the other one's like, no. And by the way, I ain't like it when you threw away my yogurt, right? Like, I gotta go now. Again, there's Taurus energy, that earth energy. Your dreams need a practical plan. So the dreams here, the dream state fantasy, for some of you, and here comes a big freaking message. for some of you, whatever this situation that you're in, it's almost like you have these fantasy expectations of it. Well, this is not how relationships are supposed to go, or bosses are not supposed to talk to people like this, or this is not what parents are or what parents should do, right? Seven of Cups is that illusions and delusions. But it's almost like, no, baby, fucking illusion. You got to get back down to the basics of reality. What's in front of me? I also want to say here too, with the Magician, especially the Magician on the World cards, I feel like whatever this new world order is, especially if this is a relationship, I really do feel like three things are going to be necessary. Number one, you both have to get together to set some boundaries. Number one. Number two is whatever this new world order is, you both have to have the same goals. Okay. And number three is, someone needs to work on either anger issues, ego issues, pride issues, stubborn issues, petty issues, whatever it is. Somebody needs to work on that, because that Seven of Swords is deceptive energy, deceptive behavior, right? It's almost like somebody could be pretending to be unsure, pretending to, oh, well, I'm going to have to think about that, Scorpio. You really disappointed me. I tell you, I just see you right? The Seven of Swords is almost like somebody say, it's like they're faking the funk about having, well, I don't know. This puts our relationship in grave danger. Come on, Sam. No, sit down. Seven of Swords to me is presenting like, again, creating this facade that, oh, this is what it is, but in actuality, it's something else. Or this is what I'm presenting. I'm tough and I'm da la la, but inside I'm a little baby. Okay. So it just kind of feels like that, again, that paradoxal presenting as one thing, but deep inside feeling something else or being a totally different person. The Seven of Swords is also self-sabotaging. So saying one thing, acting in one way, but really knowing you want something different. Okay. It's that cognitive dissonance, that, you know, that complete opposite energy, opposites attract type of energy. You know, oh, I want you to be nervous about the fact that I'm leaving so you could act better. Ron, your ass ain't going no goddamn where, because you sitting here too busy looking at me. I gotta go. All right, Scorpio, I'm gonna leave this reading right here, and you did it. I feel better. I'm no longer in my funk. And thank you. If it resonates, as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Scorpio, I love you. Bye.